What is up, my little tubers? We're back for some more drafting here on the streets of Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Shame on you. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all of your Magic card related needs. We hit Mythic today on stream, so we're not going to be able to grind that, but we're rank 5 right now. We're on a bit of a heater. So let's see if we can improve upon our rank as we move into pick one, pack one of this Lord of the Rings draft. We've opened a pretty nice one, actually. Samwise Gamgee. Hopefully, I had a 13 land green deck that went 7 wins earlier today, and I will make sure to get that one up on YouTube, but had a pretty sweet one there. Samwise, one of the better green cards, and because green is so underdrafted, or rather people try to avoid it, you can often end up with a really nice deck. Samwise, I think, a fantastic card. We're definitely first picking it here. I don't see a card, actually, that's even close to comparable. So, first pick Sam. Maybe we get a Frodo or something. You never know. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. A lot of red and black cards. 8 red-black cards here. This is a pretty easy Grishnak now for us as the best card in the pack. Not a big fan of the fall. Grima's good, but I think Grishnak's better. If there was like a Frodo in this pack, I would definitely take it, but we are just going to do our best to stay open, take the best card out of the first few picks, and then go from there, try to read the signals. So, easy Grishnak, lots of good synergies, has been a fantastic one. Wow. That is a crazy pack there too. Jeez Louise. 2 cards missing, which is kind of nuts. As sure, maybe somebody opened like the Andúril or Witch King, but then what do you take over Denethor or Dunland Crabane? Those are the 2 best cards here. I guess Crabane would be the safest because it's just black, whereas Denethor is black-white, but both of these cards are fantastic 3-drops. Huh. I mean, I think Denethor is better than Crabane. It just kind of sucks that I'm passing such a good black card. Okay. Stay open. Take Denny. What are we following that up with? There's a Rohirrim Lancer that's quite good. Shadowfax is decent. Pathfinder's good. This is either a Shadowfax or the Lancer. Shadowfax is okay. I mean, it's really good if you get to play it and immediately put one of the eagles onto the battlefield, right? The land cycling eagle that gives your creatures +1/+1 first strike. That's the dream. But I think generally a Lancer is just a better card. Like, yeah, this is just one of the best 1-drops in the format, and there are a lot. This might look weird, but I kind of like taking the Lancer here over Shadowfax. Okay, get another Lancer here. Prince Imrahil, also quite good, but I think Lancer's a better choice for sure now. We have a decent red start. Flamesmith now, huh? Okay. I mean, I haven't really seen much reason to be blue, and Flamesmith really wants to be in the blue-red deck. Could take Nasty End as well, I guess. Because we could go like red-black splashing Denethor. There's also the Eagles of the North we could take for a little bit of land cycling, but Nasty End already looks really good with 2 Lancers and Grishnak, right? Yeah, I'm going to take Nasty End here over Flamesmith. Let me get this junk. I like Warbeast of Gorgoroth. I don't think you need to take it early, and you're generally not running more than 1. Kind of wish I had taken the Flamesmith now, because I think Soothing of Smeagol might be the best choice. Horses of Bruinen is also a really strong card that I think people sleep on. Bouncing in this format is quite good, and one of the reasons that Soothing isn't like so picked is because it doesn't bounce the armies, whereas the horses does. Now obviously 5 mana is a lot more expensive, but this also gives you a little bit of value on Scry, and it tempts you. Okay, getting the Flamesmith back. Yeah, just imagine we had 2 Flamesmiths. We might be going blue-red again, but I don't even... Like, this is not forcing it. This is actually just it being open. Pelargir Survivor, one of the best blue commons, if not the best blue common. So good in the blue-red deck. Yeah, Glorious Gale, yeah. We tried, we stayed open. I first picked Samwise, I took Denny, but I even took the damn Nasty End over the Flamesmith. But if this is what's available, then it's correct, you know? Though I will say, I guess I'm not that locked into red, but 2 Lancers with Grishnock is really good. I mean, the Flamesmith is probably my worst red card. Great Hall of the Citadel actually gives us some potential splash capabilities. Haven't had the legendary, like, 5-color deck yet, but one day I hope to get it, right? You just draft a bunch of these Great Hall of the Citadels and all of the good legendary cards. This is good, though. But yeah, going back to that, what I was saying, that 13 land green deck I had. Oh, as we open a Legolas. This is a nice pack, by the way. Gandalf, Eomir, Goblin's Fantastic Smite. But yeah, 13 land green deck I had earlier. Probably the most fun I had in this format because it was so spicy. It had 3 many partings to on turn 1 to get a land. It had 2 Delighted Halflings, the 1-mana rare in green. That adds a colorless or any color for legendaries. It had 4 or 5 of the Woze Pathfinders. It was a funny one. This Legolas is really good, but we're not even close to that right now. Gandalf is fantastic. We have a decent number of ways to tempt. I've mentioned this plenty of times, but there are a few different ways you can draft blue-red. The 2 different decks among them being the Tempt versus the Spells deck. And obviously you can have some overlap, but oftentimes you're going all in on one of those strategies, and it looks like we're doing more of the tempting here. And with some cheap creatures like the Lancers, tempting, like uber ramping up into the 4th ring tempt is very, very strong. Hugh the Entwood, I believe this is an unplayable red mythic. Yes, so for us we take Oliphant. This is a really bad pick too for us. In fact, it's probably better here to take like Mortar Muster and stay open to the idea of black or something, because our choices are just so bad. I don't want Oliphant in red-blue. Almost never. The Lorien Revealed, absolutely, but Oliphant is just a weird one. Like, it doesn't fit into the synergy of red-blue. We'll take the Improvised Club here over nothing really. Club's another really nice one in our deck. We have a lot of cheap creatures we don't mind throwing away, and we even can combo it with the Grishnak, should we get lucky enough. Okay, so this pack is actually nuts for us. 5 cards we would really, really like. The Inscription is the most fun among them, but I don't actually have that many instants and sorceries right now. But it does still tempt, is the thing. This is the card that overlaps for not only the Spells deck, but the Tempt deck. I think the correct pick here is Quarrel's End. I think the fun pick here is the Fiery Inscription. Second, Pelargir Survivor or Swarming of Moria. Both are very good. I think we want to take this Swarm. The Pelargirs you should be able to pick up later. Nothing here for us. We'll just take the Captain of Umbar to cut off the blue signal. Relentless Rohirrim is decent. It's on the way to tempt. Good. Another Soothing or another Glorious Gale. Both good choices. I think the second Gale is better than the second Soothing, but they do get better together. Right? You can bounce your opponent's creature, and then you can counter it on the way back down. I like Dreadful as a storm in this deck as well. It's another one of those dual spells that is an instant or sorcery for that synergistic strat, and then it also tempts. It's also nice with just like these Rohirrim Lancers, right? Also very good if you have any number of ways to make an army. Dreadful as the storm on an army makes it a baseline 5/5, and then you add 1/1 counter for every, or rather it gets +1/+1 for every 1/1 counter it already had, you know? So if you do this on a 3/3 army, it turns into an 8/8. What are we missing? We're missing Birthday Escapes, Lorien Revealed. I passed on that one Coral's End. I'm sure that I'm going to regret that. Willow Wind, again, similar to the Oliphant, I just don't think Willow Wind is good in these decks. If you need a playable, sure, it's alright. But by itself, it just doesn't have any synergy. Blade's fine. Nice, we did Wheel Survivor. Okay. Oh, and all the survivors. Now we really, really, really want to pick up Lorien Revealeds in pack 3, or just any other card draw effects. As we open a damn Horn of Gondor, one of the best rares in the format, and we have a lot of humans already. Yeah, we're at 6 humans. Sheesh. It's just a stupid card. You 3 mana to play it, you make a 1/1 immediately, pay 3 and tap it, you make X11 humans, where X is the number of humans you already own. So we have 2 Lancers, we have the 3 Survivors, and we have the Relentless Rohirrim. Yeah, this card is a bomb. Into another Rohirrim Lancer here. Okay. I don't have any Smite the Deathless or Dauntlet, whatever it's called. And I need a few more ways to really get the stuff going. What's my instant and sorcery count? 7? Yeah. Our Fiery Inscription's not amazing, but it is what it is. Okay, well, there's a Gandalf Sanction. Oh! But there's also the Lorien Revealed, which I think is more important than Gandalf Sanction. This looks crazy. But Revealed is, again, one of the best instants and sorceries you can have in this deck. And when I have 3 survivors already, I think that's the right choice. Sanctions, I guess, is also more likely to wield for what that's worth. So, yeah. We could get another Lorien Revealed, that would be great. Let's double check my ways to tempt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe we'll count that as 6 as a pair. And then 9, that's pretty good. Another Fiery Inscription! Club is probably a better choice here. Yeah, there's a world where we get enough good instants and sorceries to round out this draft. Okay, I mean... yeah, here we are. Saruman's Trickery is pretty great. Stern Scolding's pretty great. I actually lean towards taking the Stern Scolding here over Trickery, but I don't know if that's right. It's just, it's so nice to be able to hold up like Scolding when I have 3 survivors, you know? And we already have so many things to do for 3 mana. I'm going to take the 1 mana counter, even if it's a little bit worse. Deceive the Messenger versus Swarming of Moria is also a nice one. Let's take the Deceive here. It's always great to have at least one of those tricks. Birdie is an okay 2-drop. I wouldn't call it great, but it's not bad. Are we going to play it here? Probably not. Wow. Look at that, pick 8. A second Gandalf. A Council's Deliberation, another Swarming. I mean, we got to go with the redundancy, right? Instant sorcery count is 10? Gosh. Really wish we had higher instant and sorcery count. Not going to be playing Fury. Not going to be playing Surrounded by Orcs. Did wield the other club, that's good. Yeah, I mean, this deck has a lot of burnout potential with 2 Fiery Inscriptions and 2 Improvised Clubs. Just need to find a couple of cuts here. I almost wonder if Flamesmith could even be a cut. I legitimately think that's my worst, like, 2-drop. And it's not even a human, is it? It's a dwarf. And that way we would keep our instants and sorceries high for the Fiery Inscriptions. Yeah, 3/1 drops, 3/2 drops, 3/3 drops. Sorry, 3/4 drops. Looks okay to me. Just wish I had one more Lorien revealed at least. All right. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ways. Yeah, Gandalf, really good here. All right, this deck looks pretty darn good. So, rank 5, let's see if we can bolster that. Go to round 1. Alrighty. Let's do some work on the play. Hand looks pretty good. Would love to draw something to do besides Inscription on turn 3, but that's not the worst case scenario. Because ideally what we do is we get to Gandalf on turn 4 into Fiery Inscription, draw a card. You know? Turn 1 Haunt, that's fine. I mean, it's not bad to have redundancy, especially since Gandalf is going to have a pretty big target on its head, but... I almost wonder if I'm supposed to just fire off the Fiery this turn. Yeah, it's just too mana efficient. Pretty awkward, though, for us. Alright, that's not a bad draw. That's tempting. I could attack there and then Dreadful as a Storm if they double block to kill them both, but I really want to get a Gandalf online first. Debating if I want to Gandalf in and block, or if we would rather just take the hit. I think because we have 2 Gandalfs, we do want to make the flash in block. I expect them to have some kind of trick here, but obviously if they don't, that's great. Hey, that's really good for us. All right, I'm glad we went for the block then. Nice. Okay, very good. Now we can go land, pass. That's pretty funny. Man, it's really good here to cast Dreadful as the Storm. Because they're going to take Dreadful as the Storm if I don't cast it. If I do cast Dreadful, they take Gandalf. This is tough. I guess having a backup Gandalf isn't bad. We'll just let it happen. And there's a small chance they still take the Gandalf, but... This would be where having a frickin' birthday escape would be insane. They're just deciding if they want to attack with the Haunt of the Dead Marshes here. Not good. They're missing land drops too, so they have a lot of spells in their hand. Alright, Desperate Ritual, get back there. Berserker, they get a looter now. Yeah. Bad for us. I just take the one and see what we draw next turn. Oh, come on. Half of our lands already, huh? 8 lands and 13 cards. That's what I would call bad. Yeah, just take it again. I need to find another creature or something, because remember, Gandalf doesn't draw you a card unless you are tempting on a creature other than Gandalf, so... There we go, that's good. That's very good, okay. And we can instant speed that because of Gandalf, so there's no need to do it pre-combat here. So that's going to bounce the token. And a Cavalier. Yeah, club is fine to keep. That represents quite a bit of damage, right? I'm happy to see them recasting a 2/2 with 6 mana. That I don't like seeing. Yikes. So we want to play out the Pelargir pre-combat and then attack for 1 and loot. Good. We still want to hold the Gandalf in our hand, because if they kill the first one, it'll be nice to have the second, you know? We could throw club with Gandalf, but I don't think we need to. There's no reason to, right? We'll take 3. They must have another removal spell? Reprieve or something? Oh, sure. That's fine. So pre-blocks, we can deceive the Berserker. Now this is taking a lot of damage though. I'm at 4. And they have a 3/3 flyer that is basically unkillable. Okay. So let's attack for 1 unblockable. Discard the Stern. So I might need to use the improvised club to, in a sense, fog the King of the Oathbreakers. We can flash out Gandalf, we can club their face. That puts them to 5. We can move the ring over to the Lancer again, draw an extra card. That's bad, because if I let this resolve... then their King of the Oathbreakers gets the final mode. So I can't... excuse me, I can't let that happen. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go face here. Put them down to 5. If they have another removal spell, I lose, and they know that because I have Gandalf in hand. Okay, I'm at 1. Alright, here we go. That doesn't do it. I need them to double block this 1/1. And then I need to draw another club, or like Lorien Revealed or something. They made the right play, they didn't block. Gosh! That sucked. What happened there? Don't know. Needed to draw a couple more spells. We bricked off for too long. Don't think holding the Stern Scolding was right. If I throw... like, if in response I throw the Survivor at the Oath, or King of the Oathbreakers instead, it just phases out and then comes in with a 1/1 next turn. And then they're at 4 more life. Yeah. Oh well, good beats. Go next. Go on to our next game. Yeah. It's got lands and spells. Needs to find one of our Peller Gears. I wonder if I fire off that Dreadful as a Storm on that turn that I got tormented by Golem. That works out better for us, because then we turn the loot online and whatnot. Turn 1, the Grey Havens. Wow. I wonder if they're blue-green scry. Huh. Havens in a red deck. Oh, that's right. We have a Horn of Gondor in our deck. Well, that's going to make things a lot less interesting if our opponent can't do something about this. Alright. They did get rid of one of our humans. But if they're using another removal spell to take care of this token, that's a great sign for us. Okay, we sit back and horn. Pretty dumb card. I mean, that's just stupid. It's so brutal. It's just so brutal. Come on. Come on. Next game. Hey, look at that. We just need one land? This hand is real gross. Oh my lord. One land, and we cannot lose. Given we're on the play, I don't think there's a reason to hold open the Gale on turn 2. Just go Lancer, Lancer, and hope we go Horn on turn 3. Take that back. I will play the Survivor now here. Because now if I don't draw a land, which would suck, we can go Lancer plus hold up Gale off of the Survivor. Red, green, eh? Okay. Did find the land. Alright. I have 3 humans. I'm about to have a 4th if I draw a land. Good luck. Yeah, I mean... Is this really fun? No, it's not. First game was actually really good. I mean, we bricked out for a little while, but it was nice and interactive and we had outs. These last 2 games, I've played Horn on turn 3. Anyway, if you see that card, you probably want to draft it. Horn of Gondor. Oddly, we have 0 instants and sorceries in this hand, but turn 2 Survivor is good enough to keep for sure. Red-black, the boogeyman of the format. Oh no. Oh, and we're flooding? Well, the good news for us is that Inscription into Relentless Rohirrim will let us start looting next turn. And the Rohirrim can trade with either of those cards. Oh, there's a Horn. That helps a bit. There's our Lorien revealed too. Ah. That's really bad. Because now I can't block the army this turn. Yep, I just trade with Nazgul, or attempt to trade with Nazgul. They might have a Shalab's ambush. Nothing I can do about that. Yeah, their draw's great. We need to find, like, the horses of Bruin in. Let's get the horn online. We're gonna take a bunch of damage this turn. I'm hoping they just play like a Ungol Patrol here and not another creature, or rather not a removal spell. So brutal. Wow, their draw is absolutely insane. Sure, why not? Not gonna be able to get out of this though. We have to chump with too many things. Maybe one more turn and we would have been able to pull this out, but too much pressure even with the horn. Alright, good beats. Can't beat that. Well. Well. We've had a lot of bad games of Magic. We did things that game. The opponent just had an insane red-black curve, though. We win twice. Horn do nothing. Yeah. I think our first game was our best game, even though we didn't even win. GG's. Okay. 2-2 now. How we looking here? On the play, it's very close. We have Swarming of Moria to give us a treasure, but I think we can do a lot better than that hand. Yeah. We need to find a fourth land, but otherwise this hand's decent. Gandalf into Rohirrim would be pretty good. Come on, one more land, please. That's a good one. Nice. All right. With the land draw, I actually feel pretty comfortable with our position now. Okay, so we flash in Gandalf. Double block the Nazgul and then deceive the messenger it. Perfect. Now we go Rohirrim. Target, draw. Attack for 1. I doubt they're going to chump with the Haunt. And then we have Lancer that we can throw with the club to re-tempt again to draw an extra card off Gandalf. Alright, this is going well. Nice, another Lancer. I have to imagine they topped a removal spell. So if they try to kill Gandalf this turn, I'd probably throw a Lancer. Yeah, because I would get to draw another card, tempt on the second, and that would let us start looting. Oh man, another King of the Oathbreakers. Damn it. Okay. So do we just chuck the club right now? I guess we can wait a turn or two. If I do it now, then I get to loot and draw. Kind of like that. Wow. Come on. That's incredible. Once again, drawing over half of our lands so quickly. Well, looks like the opponent might have a Lost in Legend. Soothing was a good draw, at least. Okay. Found some action. What if they do have Lost in Legend? Do I want a Soothing of Smeagol, my own creature here? Yep. Yeah, I guess the answer is yes. I feel like I'm losing really badly. feel like our deck is quite good, but man, we've had some weird games, weird losses. Both of our wins were just extremely weird, too. That's not good. Gives him the third tempt of the ring. I'm gonna take 5 here. And they get to loot. Do you really have 3 spells in your hand? I guess so. They're tanking about what to keep. Or maybe they need the land for something. No, they just have... Man, 5 spells in the top half of their deck versus whatever we're doing here. Guess it's another escape. That would put them on the 4th. Yeah. They should put this on the King of the Oathbreakers now. I'm pretty glad they didn't. Okay. That is a good card. So we can put our 1/1 token on their Cavalier. And they use Dreadful as a storm on it. We can trade the Rohirrim for the Nazgul. Now we still lose our token here, of course. Okay, that's 7. They play Crabane, we get to counter it. Pretty nice. Ooh, they're gonna gain 3 life instead of bringing back their... Oh my gosh, I have to discard Lorien Revealed though. So they take 4. I play land so I can hold up both horses and club. Eagles. So we go block, eat. I think I just have to go bounce, bounce. Go to 3. What does Lancer do? We could throw it and draw. No, it's not good enough. Need to find something else. Yeah. That's so sad. Loot. And gotta draw something. My god, wow, really? What a miserable game, man. Good beats. Oh, King of the Oathbreakers is a hell of a card, so I guess I can't be too upset. We don't have a way to survive, right? Oh. Yeah, it doesn't do it. Unless they decide to not attack with both creatures for some reason. GG's. Wow. Very good deck, some really weird games. Obviously, I'm just dead on board here. Ah, man, that is frustrating. Just lose to King of the Oathbreakers all day. And then we lost to that nutty curve-out Rakdos. I think this was a really good deck. I think we had some unfortunate games. We actually lost half the time that we played Horn of Gondor, or I guess with that last game it doesn't really count, though. We drew it on the ultimate turn anyways. Alright, well, GG's, my friends. Cool deck. Not a great turnout, but sometimes that's the way it goes. I'd be happy to run this deck back again. I think on average you should probably do a lot better than 2 and 3, but that's Magic, baby. We're still top 10. See you back tomorrow. Bye-bye.